Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Liliveth Tate channel. Hello! How is everybody in the world tonight, today, afternoon in your time? So today is 1 p.m. here in the Philippines. So it's Saturday. So we now in Black Saturday. Okay, so tomorrow is the Easter Sunday. So today is Friday the West. So I would like to make a love shout out to all my members, to all my viewers who subscribed my channel, and to all my loyal supporters who always support on my channel. So thank you so much. And I really appreciate that, guys. So today I'm so inspired of Mickey Mouse because I have that attire. So I have Mickey Mouse hairband and I have Mickey Mouse dress. Okay. As you can notice, guys, I wearing this for so many times. And I like red and of course polka dot. Because there's a belief that if you, especially Christmas, if you're wearing polka dot, it brings a lot of money. That's Chinese belief, especially you wearing red. It brings a lot of uh, fortune and bring a lot of money. Okay, so and I would like to make a love shout out to all my friends, Western people, particularly Mike. Not Thousand Mikes. No, it's not him. Mike. Okay. I really appreciate your kindness, and I'm so grateful that you honored my advice. Okay, so thank you so much. So keep watching on my show because I never get tired to give you advice when it comes to relationship or relation. Okay, so thank you so much, Mike. Okay, because there's so many Mike. Okay, but not Mike the thousand mics. No, Mike. Mikin channel. Where you from? So guys, for those new to my channel, don't forget to put city, even though you're living here in the Philippines, put it at the end of your comment what city you from or what country you from so that I can acknowledge your country at the same time your city. So today our context for today is men should not allow women to control them for over nothing. Okay, I'm gonna specific this, especially for those girlfriend and boyfriend. We're gonna reverse that. Women should not allow men to control them for over nothing. Okay, because that's very common. That, oh my goodness, we people are like to control people. You think that the person, you own the person, but in fact, no, you cannot own the person. Okay, but most of, especially when it comes to relationship, they think that they own that person. They have to control. This is what I want you to do for me. So it's just like for men and women, it's kind of a um, red flag. If you're looking for a right mate, if that person, men and women, control yourself, they just dictate you what they want you to do for them. That's a red flag. Red flag. Stay away for those kind of people because the relationship will not work. Okay, if you control. So Hi Gina, hello. Thank you for coming, Palanga. So this is, I hope that you can able, to stay long because you will learn a lot of this because I'm gonna talk this through my experience, and I'm gonna talk this for for not gossip because I don't want to bring gossip here on my show. I don't want to bring drama here. Hi Star, hello, thank you for coming. Muchas gracias. Ismael, how are you, baby? My baby. What are you guys talking about? Oh, this is for adult, okay? This is for adult. You said you're 8 years old, so go to your room, open your notebook or read your book, okay? Do your homework because kids are not allowed here, okay? Oh, thank you for dropping here, okay? So, Ismael, one of these days, I'm gonna do a content about kids, okay? Would you like that? So, this is not really good for you, okay? It's up to you. It's up to you. I don't want to control you. Do whatever you want to do as long as you're okay. No, don't ask me because I have so many things that I want you to do, but I don't want to say that because you're too young, okay? So one day I'm gonna make content for kids because like cartoon show, okay? What do you mean, kids? So kids are not allowed here on my show. That's why my content this is not for kids. Okay. So one day I'm gonna do that. Okay. But one day, I have to think many times. Okay. But I give you some ideas. But kiddo, go to your room. Okay. Don't use of doing this online. Study your lesson. Okay. So that you will become successful in life. All right? Where am I now? Sorry guys, my other phone, I cannot read your comment because the other one is stuck. My goodness. So who likes my attire? Nobody say my attire. Happy Star. How do you like? Is your Joa wearing also like this? Oh, this is so interesting. If your Joa loves to wear like, cosplay, costume, that's very interesting when it comes to relationship. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, there you go. Oh, Bob, hello. Mayong bunta, ay, mayong gabi diha. I like this because baggy. Okay. Sometimes I'm when it comes to my good evening. Okay. How is your neighbors, Bob? Is still your neighbor still bothering you? So I love to wear, it depends, it depends. But most of the time, I love to wear, dress, okay? Because, when I was a little girl, my dad always, because we all nine girls, okay? Just to let you know, guys, we're all nine girls. We don't really wear. That's why I'm not really often to show off, guys, that I'm wearing short or no, I'm not, because I grown that my family is very for the girls clothes for the girls, okay. Sometimes I wear, most of the time I wear shorts here inside the house. But if we go outside, no, my parents are very conservative. We don't really wear, pants. Most of the time I wear dress, okay, dress, skirt, okay. So when I was teenager, guys, we're not, my especially my father is very strict when it comes to our clothes. Okay. I remember when I was in high school, my mom, because I really like, the spaghetti strap blouse, and then there's a ruffles here, then, my shoulder and something here, it's more often. Oh my God. My dad was so mad at me. Okay. And then he said, if I saw that, if I saw that you're gonna still wearing that blouse, I'm gonna hit that in your face. Oh my goodness, I was so scared. So yeah, no, I won't wear that. So I'm just really, sometimes I wear sexy, but not too sexy. Okay. So I'm still look decent. Because, some women, sorry my term, guys, they think, they're wearing, too short, too tight. They think they look sexy, but for me, they look like a whore. Okay, they let men to harass them or do disrespect by the way that they're wearing. So there's no problem to wear sexy dress, but you still look at in the mirror that you still look decent. Okay, not you look like a 3 or 4. Okay, let me read this. He is keeping Bob 942. He's keeping his distance. Good. Because I think that's, one thing that, you confront him. Gina. Gina in Scott blogs. Where 12 day. Oh my goodness. How many boys, Gina? But we're 9, but we all girls. I don't have a brother. Most dads in the Philippines are very strict because they just protect their daughter as well. Correct. I agree with that. Yes, we face to face on cam. Yeah. But be careful, Bob. Be careful, Bob, because I can smell that he's still gonna do something nasty on your area there, because I can see that he has a personality that he loves to do. He attract. I think for me, this is the perfect word for him. He's a troublemaker. Wait, he gonna that issue that you confront him, it's gonna be, he will, calm down about that. Wait, one day you will surprise he do another thing. He 7 boys and 5 girls. Oh, that's okay. So okay, let's go back in. Yeah. So I think that it's better to have the camera that he cannot really reach to this align or what, so that that's good thing also, that you feel in your in your environment or your neighbors, you're not really feel comfortable, or you think that you're distressed with your neighbors. That's a good thing, you have to install camera, but make sure that the camera they cannot reach, because it's useless if they can able to reach and turn that in other view or other side. So by the time that they're gonna harass you, you have no evidence to look. Same thing, my little sister, their house is full of camera. In one time, my sister loves to, nice plants back, in their, in front of their house. So there's, because that's on the street, and then the plant thief, he didn't know that there's a camera. Oh my goodness, uh that's my sister hire a landscaper, put some beautiful plants. Oh my goodness, at 12 midnight, they pull out all the plants. And the woman knows, my sister knows, because she zoom on the camera, and then go to the go to the barangay and report and show the evidence that this person stealing her plants. And all of a sudden, I think the barangay send some the letter that they have to face on the barangay. And then before that, around afternoon, almost nighttime, she sent back the plants. But the plants is, it's moving the roots. So my sister, decided not to put plants in front. So that's a big thing, that if there's a camera, okay. I had three cameras for my daughters too. Yes. What do you mean camera? No, camera in, on your house. Yeah, you can connect that on your phone. So one day, yeah, if I can, yeah, CCTV. Okay, yeah, that's very useful. So if there's a time, if there's something that you're not really, if you're not really sure about these people coming to your home, that's a good thing that CCTV or camera in your house installed. It really helpful, especially for those boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife, that your husband is cheating on the wife. Put something camera on, hiding camera on the car or what. You will see what's your wife or what's your husband doing by the time they left home. Okay? And it's not only the cheating, but you can really tell what's there in mind when they're alone. Okay? Okay, that's why it's helped me file case against my ex-husband. That's good. Okay. So here's the thing, guys, that let's go back to, the thing that um, men should not allow women to control them for over nothing. Okay, so here's the thing that I always tell you this, guys, for especially for boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, I'm gonna address this for for men. I don't really care where you're from or what your nationality is. I address this for men. Okay, don't let your girlfriend control you. Okay, control you, because you know what, especially if it's just like boyfriend and girlfriend, you never seen with each other in person. Okay, and you have to think that, is this a person, because if the person knows and wants to build a relationship with you, she will not control you. She just, it's just like, she will tell you that, oh, you cannot do this because I don't like. And I do believe, guys, I do believe that the first human that God's created was a man. Okay, it's not the thing that women go to the under the power of men, but it's not the thing that women overpower. It's just like, it's just like common sense on mutual understanding. Because for me, no one can control us, even your husband or wife. Because especially, if you're married, you know what you're doing. Especially when you decided to get married or to marry that person. Because at first, you have to know the person first. So that's the thing that, I always advise these guys, that it's better to know the person first before you fly a flirty words or a sweet tongue to these people. Hi Ryan, hello. Happy Black Saturday. So that's the thing that you cannot, because for me, I don't want, I don't want somebody control me, because you're not, you're not comfortable about that, because they remove your personality for that. So it's just like they're the one who handle yourself. So you're just like a robot. Okay, robots are like that. If you cannot, if you cannot on the switch, they cannot work. If you want to on the switch, that's the time they can work for you, or you can do things the robot, because they are programmed to follow. Okay, so the same thing, same thing that I don't see that thing that men tolerated that kind of. I don't understand that men tolerated that kind of mentality. Okay. So especially for those, for those men, okay, there's nothing wrong. You protect your girlfriend, you protect her for any harassment. But it's not really good that she controlled you. It's just like you're just like, the jewelry box. There's eh, they just open if they want to hear that, especially the musical jewelry box. And once they winding, okay, you're just like, jewelry bags that a person winding. Okay, so once they winding, that's the time you're still working. But once they stop, you stop, doing things that, like creating a sound, creating move. Is my example is I don't want you to confuse about my example. So that's one thing that, don't bash me, guys. Don't bash me, because that's how I look. The situation. But for me, in the other hand, men and women should not control with each other, or don't show to people that I own that person. Okay, because for me, you shown your real color, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, or even we're friend. So if there's a certain, misunderstanding, it's easy for, it's easy, especially people, it's easy for us to react for such as over nothing. Okay, you think that, sometimes, because we're different way of thinking. Sometimes, people, they have click on that. That's why, I always say this, take your time to know the person, because if you have something in common, it's easy for you to deal things what you've been doing, or things that you've been talking, because you have something in common. Because if you don't have something in common, that's the start of the person try to control you, telling you that I don't like you to do that for me. I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you act. Okay, that's a sad part, that you have to understand the thing that, wait a minute, wait a minute, why should I allow myself this person controlled me? Because you remove, men and women, you remove the identity of that person by controlling her, or by controlling him. So that's a red flag, guys. That's a red flag, especially for those relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend. Don't think that it's a good thing that sometimes we people, because we don't really look, that kind of red flag for men and women, because we're insane of, like we're insane about, the emotion that you think that the person is really in love, is really serious in you, but the fact is he she's not, he's not, because she or he has a personal motivation that, oh, I just like this person because I have something, I can get that person. What is that you can get? Might a personal or, material thing, or, money, so that they can get that from you and run away. Okay, so that's the one thing that I don't really understand, particularly Western people. They said that some, okay, I'm not saying all guys, because if somebody will gonna bash me for that. I don't know for those Western people, and about, Rafi Tobo in action. There's so many cases, Western men full for the Filipinas, send money, sending material thing, package, or what the Filipino want. He sent it, but he never meet with each other. And then when he found out that Filipina is not serious on him, especially guys, when it starts to plan to build a house, okay, to build a house, okay, uh, I want this, a Filipina tell, I want this because, she's always tell, I will take care of you. She always tell, I love you, the I love you thing, it's non-stoppable, okay? And then by the time that she get what she wants, and you never see with each other in person. So this kind of, thing that it's not a good move, guys, especially for Western men to send the money to build her own dream house, and then she ended run away from you. Okay, it's not a good advice, guys, because there's so many things that you don't really know. Some these people, especially, I'm not saying guys, yeah, I'm not saying all, huh? Some, you even Filipina never went abroad. They have kind of mentality that they act like Westerner. Okay, so it's more, it's more what do you call that? Uh, it's more often to know about this women or some Filipina go abroad that they are not ignorant about what's going on in a real world, especially when it comes world of online thing. They are not ignorant about that. Okay, so you have to be careful about that, because some they just take, you know I don't know, there's so many, there's so many cases that happen, that guys. So check it out, Rafi Topo. And then once the man decided, okay, because they talking online, they already, the girl already built the house. But the sad thing is that house and that land is not belong to you. Because here's the thing, guys, that for those Western people, you cannot own the land here, even though you're married to a Filipina. So that's a big mistake. You send money for over nothing, and then you never see with each other, and then your money is bye-bye. Okay? So don't complain. Don't complain that the woman scam you. Because the word scam, she just used the money without your permission. Okay? That's the scam thing. Okay? It's just like, she gets some money on your bank without your knowing, or she used other people by to get money from you, that's a scam. But if you give to her, I don't think that's a scam. Okay, so think about it. Okay, don't fall for the sweet tongue of this women, particularly Filipina. Because you know what? Even though, look, 5 years, 10 years married, or more than that, do you think that they went to the 10 years, 5 years, they never had a problem in their marriage life? Yes, it is. But they matured enough to understand, to solve that. But you know what? Because that's, one thing that if you really know your partner, it's easy for you. Nobody's perfect, guys. We all commit mistake. Okay, somebody will tell their, tell that, will react that you did commit mistake. You're telling a lie. You're telling a lie. We commit mistake, but it doesn't mean that once you commit mistake, you're gonna make another mistake again and again. No, you have to stop where you commit mistake, and then right there you have to correct. Okay, because it's just like they said that failure is a frustration or uh, uh, disappointed. No, it's not. It's not. Failure or you failed is just like it's a motivation, guys. It's a motivation. Like for those, for those degree holder, once they take their, like for those teacher, first attempt that they take their civil service exam, sometimes you cannot pass. It's just like 1 point. Okay, 1 point. So if you can't, take that, if you're, the passing score is 50 and then you get 49, it's a big frustration. But you have, it's a big failure, or you failed. But you have to use that to motivate yourself on the next time. You're gonna improve yourself until, never give up. Don't quit, because at the end of the day, you will get that. You will get that thing that you really want in your life. Same thing in a relationship. If you find the right women, if you find the right men, that's very normal in a relationship that you have dislike. So you don't have to end up arguing all the time or fighting, especially physical fight, because that's really, really red flag. Okay, so sometimes women or men also, they're making tampo. The making tampo is just like sometimes men, there's men also that very nagger. Okay, and there's some women, but majority of women are so nagger, but not all. But I can consider also there's another man also that, when you hear that, oh my goodness, do you have a mouth in your forehead? Second mouth? So, but if you have that kind of situation, or communication, that you have something in common, it's easy for you to solve. Okay, because like your partner. So if that person is really, the fire's on the roof, the roof is on fire, the roof is on fire. So you don't have to be same that way. So you have to come down. Once you come down, because if two-person has the roof on the fire, fire on, if it's in, the roof is on fire, both, no matter, no one will listen that. But you have to come down. If the person is so furious, you have to come down, let the person alone, and then wait for 6 hours. But you don't have to wait for the 12 hours. Okay, because I'm sure that within that hours, he or she understand that, oh, wait a minute, or unless that person has a mental problem. Okay, mental problem. They cannot really appreciate their mistake. And in fact, some people, they just, okay, I don't make mistake of this. Why should I say no? It's a kind of a complicated. But if you have something in common to understand what's going on, it's just like it's easy for you to solve the problem. Okay, so you don't have to control that woman, or your girlfriend or your wife or your boyfriend or husband, to control that, especially for women. Guys, I'm gonna address this for Filipina. Don't get jealous. Don't so offended. Don't take it too personal attack if this Filipina is telling the truth. Okay? Because sometimes the truth, it hurts. So don't make that a too personal. If that Filipina dropped that comment towards the person, it doesn't mean that she's talking to you, unless you act same that thing, so you're gonna hurt. It's just like in Tagalog, if there's a sugat, you feel mahapde. Excuse me, guys. So don't take it too personal, guys, okay? Because that's one thing when it comes to friendship, okay? Don't don't burn the bridge, okay? Like, for friendship. But sometimes it depends what kind of friendship. If you build a friendship with a man or women, it's kind of a toxic for you, so you have no reason to continue that friendship. Because if you're gonna continue that friendship, and that's a kind of a toxic friendship, your life becomes miserable most of the time. Okay, so my point is, for women, don't let, because this is one thing, guys, that most of us, even though some people watching right now, when I do this is my opinion, how I look, how I interpret life, how I interpret, women, how I interpret men, by, the subject that, men should not allow women to control them for over nothing. But sometimes people don't really do respect about other people's opinion. They take it too personal, and they take it too attacking them. No, it's not. So you have to respect other people's opinion, because we're not the same way of thinking. And that's really fucked up, guys, the friendship. Okay, so this is one thing that, for those men and women, because some women also, they have a nasty mouth. Okay, but if you cannot say good to a person, don't say it. Okay, because once you drop that word that is not really good, that's a big mistake. That's it create um gossip, it creates fight, or creates enemy. And my advice, for those people who helped you emotionally, financially, uh, spiritually, always remember that, guys. Always remember the person that helped you for that. Okay? Don't look back and treated them like your enemy, no matter what. Because without them, you never had that in your life. Okay? You must be grateful for that. Okay? That's why some people is just like, it's easy for you to give up the friendship for this over nothing. Because you cannot really sure, is that man, is that woman really stand on your side no matter what? I don't think so. Especially in never see with each other. I doubt it. 105, 105%. I doubt it. Okay, I doubt it. So Value the friendship that the person who been loyal to you since day one until now. It's just like, you just don't value that friendship for so many years for that over bullshit. Oh, that's not right. Okay, that's not right. I'm asking you, do you really sure that that person is loyal to you? Do you? So if you cannot say that yes, then big mistake that your friendship with the person you gave up. Big mistake. Okay? So value the people that who value your uh your worth. Okay? That's the thing that we people, it's easy for us to give off how many years that the friendship, and then for this kind of what do you call that, the sweet tongue, it's easy for you to give up the friendship that you had that person for so many years. That's really bullshit, guys. And I can really tell you, there's something in your brain that you have to fix. Okay, because like I said, you don't need to burn the bridge, because what if that person during that time is, what if, if your boyfriend or your girlfriend cannot take things that, especially when you're in bed of illness, and your boyfriend don't give a shit on that, your girlfriend, and the only person that the person has, has a care for you is your friend. And then when you meet that person, it's easy for you to give up because this person fall for your BS. So you lose a good friend. And that's why for me, I met some, people online that I don't say anything to them, okay? But I'm very, I'm very observant person, okay? And I can tell that, oh, these people are, are plastic. That's Filipino term, that plastic, that you can, they are, they're chameleon. When you're in front of you, they're very nice, chilling, that, they're very cool, okay, cool. But once you're out of their sight, they become chameleon. Chameleon, it's easy for them to change the color. So I don't like that type of people, chameleon. Okay? So I'm the type of person that I really valued friendship. Friendship, okay? Sometimes I just always, when you're getting older, you realize that you have to respect people, opinion. Okay, you don't judge them right away. When I was young, I don't, if I gonna tell you this, okay, I don't like your personality, I don't like your look or what, I'm that person. But when you get older, you realize that it's not only the look, you have also aware of the feelings of other people, because uh it's not, uh it's not bad to be so frank to a person, because me, I like also, because I don't want somebody will tell me that, oh, I like your dress, but the truth, it is not. I want somebody to tell me that, your dress is not really good on you, but you can give some advice that if you put something this, that would be better than the person that said, oh, you look so nice, wearing that, but the truth, it is not. I don't like that. But you have to say it in a nice way so that you don't really offend those people, because like I said, we are not the same way of thinking. So it's a good thing if there's something in common. It's just like I mentioned this. There's a man from other countries that I interview, that I met. So when it comes to movie, like gangster movie, we have something in common. Okay? Now it's easy for me to communicate with that person because on that watching movie we have something in common. If I gonna say that things that I drop that word, they don't get upset because you have something in common, because you understand that term, you understand that action. Okay, but you cannot really tell for those people, like, you like watching gangster movie, but this person likes a love story movie. They cannot really relate. So when you communicate then through the movie that you watch, they're gonna look at you as a bad person. You're a bad person. But it's not because you're not something in common. Same thing in a relationship. Okay? So, what I'm trying to point it out is don't let anyone to control you or what you want to do, as long as you're doing right and you don't step on that person foot or shoe, then you're free whatever you want to do, because we are the child of the world. Okay, it's in our hand. Okay, it's in our hand to do whatever I want to do. You cannot, even though you're husband and wife, your husband, you cannot own that. It's not your, you cannot own that person. But there's a certain duties that you have to stand. You have to follow that, especially if you're married, because we have marriage contract to sign it. Okay, what's in the marriage contract? Sign it, and it's just like it's including the vows that you say it uh, in front of the priest, in front of the mayor or judge. It's part of that. So don't, especially for over nothing. My goodness. Okay, don't, men and women. And come on, guys, for men, especially for older men, don't act like don't act like a kid. That's so embarrassing. It's so, for me, it's so disgusting. Don't act like a real man, okay? Be a man. Don't make be like I said, be an honorable man, okay? Don't make a gossip man, because that's, you're like you're just like a bitch act. Okay, and then for those for those for those women, oh, don't tell your boyfriend or don't tell your husband, oh, don't talk to this person. No, you don't, because like I said, we never know if that person will save your life. It's a small world, guys. It's a small world. There's a certain things that you will not expect happen in your life, and that person that you were arguing, that the person saved your life. So don't burn the bridge. It's just like in war, for military guys. Okay, if you go on the war, this is one thing that most of people, most of military, they just destroy the bridge, they burn the bridge. Okay, what if that's too much enemy that you cross the bridge, and then you cannot return it back to save your life because there's no bridge there that you can pass, because you burn it and you destroy it. So you can fight for those enemy, but you cannot burn the bridge, because that bridge will save your life. Himlata Dream Girl, hello, good morning. How are you doing today? What time is there in India? Okay, remember that, guys. Don't, what do you call that? Don't, I have to, the term. Okay, friendship, guys. Don't, my goodness. What the term? Ah, oh my goodness. What I am trying to, express that in English. Ethel, but some men use social media to flirt and having fun. Who is this Ethel? Where are you from, Ethel? Okay, so okay, I like that, from Ethel. Ex of Sebastian. Who's Sebastian? Ah, from Dubai. I don't know who Sebastian is. Who's Sebastian? Ethel. But some, okay, here's the thing, guys. Okay, that's a good question. But some, okay, okay, so, okay. That man, okay, I'm not talking about that, Sebastian, okay? I don't want to talk because I don't know who he is, okay? Okay. So, your question is, did you subscribe my channel, FL? Where are you from? From Dubai. Is that Arlen? Arlen Reyes? Is that you? Huh? Okay. But some men use social media to flirt and having fun. Okay, because some women do things same. Okay? So if that man keep doing that in social media, if these women will not feed him, he will stop. Okay? I'm trying to connect you. Yeah, because you sent me a message that it's still on my, my messenger. Because, guys, that person keep doing that going online because they don't value Filipina. They don't value women. It's just like they love to play because for in that person mindset, it's just like they giving entertainment to him. Okay? So, my advice for those Filipina, don't feel sorry for yourself. Stay away from that man because you will understand and you will experience that that man will not be serious in you because you women dealing with him is just like entertainment to him. Remember that because if you allow him to play on your heart, he will never stop doing that in different women. Okay, so you women don't entertain this kind of mentality of a man because you know what, how can I he do that if nobody pay attention of the flirty word unless if you love to play the game also, because some women they are not really aware of the thing that how many women that their person meet online, how many of those that what is the reaction. Okay, so don't fall for that, especially you never see with each other. Like I said, don't fall for the sweet tongue, guys, because that's a bait that the person will keep playing in your heart. Okay, once you really destroy that man will leave you. Okay, until that he's satisfied of the game or the entertainment that he's doing online, and then he gonna go to another place or channel to find another victim. Okay, hi Isa, hello. Hello my dear Isa, how are you? Don't very ipal. Okay, don't be ipal, don't very affected of the word ipal. Okay, because they don't know what's the meaning of that. Okay. Okay, no ipal. Because ipal is, you know what, people saying that are they the one who do that. Okay, remember that, Isa. So Ethel, okay, Ethel, okay, don't. Especially if that man never see you in person, and then, oh my goodness, if you're gonna talking that person, I'm gonna tell you, run, leave that man alone because you have no future on that person. Okay, you understand? It's just like soft. Your life is soft. You know what's the meaning of soft? Sira ang future mo. Okay, soft. That's the good thing. If you're gonna deal with that, because here's the thing, guys, okay. And then you fall for that? Come on. Come on, girl. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. You're Ethel, you're so, I, ay, naku, Ethel. Yes, I'm so happy that you admit to yourself that you are stupid. Okay, so correct that mistake, okay? Correct that mistake. Because here's the thing, guys. Don't fall for the good looking face, the sweet tongue, guys. Because you know what? That kind of person is not responsible. They are not serious. Because here's the thing, guys. If the person is really serious on you, he will get his ass, get, if he has a passport, get a plane ticket and go to your place and ask your sweet yes, will you marry me? But if that person is just like sending money or what, or no, no. So, well, it's just like some women keep doing that because we Filipino, are you Filipino, Ethel? Are you Filipino? Filipino are crazy, full for the good-looking face. Okay, of course, women are like that. Okay? Kasi guwapo eh. We just say that, kasi guwapo eh. Come on, change that kind of mindset. Okay? O, Tacloban, Bisaya. Dakog, bisdak. Bisdak ka di ay. Okay, so change that mentality that look for the man that has honor. Okay, because men, especially, their words is their bond, or they honor their words. Wag mo na pakawalan yang ganyang lalaki, guys. Okay, wag mo na pakawalan yan ang ganyang lalaki. Especially, guys, men talking on you online is just like the last, last, not lust, the last, yung libog lang ba yung pinag-uusapan nyo online, and then you never heard from him the future plan together, and most of the time that he talk is more on the future together with you. They don't talk that. Don't make serious of that man. Stop talking to him because you wasting your time spending time with that man because that man is not serious in you. Seriously, guys. But if the man always talk on the future together that you involve on that plan, wag mo na pakawalan yung ganyang lalaki, guys. And then you one day, you surprised that he's shown to you, this is my plane ticket, this is my time. I want you to fetch me in the airport. Oh, wag mo nang pakawalaan ganyang lalaki. Kasi it means that man is very serious to build a relationship with you. They wanted to know you more before they will tell you, will you marry me? Okay, but that kind of man, no, 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 no. Especially that man is, the love is has expiration. Run, okay. But sometimes women, I cannot really blame some women. They love to do that. They love to fall for that because you know what? It's just like part of the lust. It's not part of the love. Because if you know what the true meaning of love, you will not play women's heart. Period. Yes, remember that. Isa. Super, okay. Filipina, okay. OMG. I'm so stupid. Okay. Yes, I'm okay now. Moving on. Yes, from Taclomaha. Yes, I like your mindset. Actually, that man, I don't really have, I don't really have a problem towards him. Okay. But I can see that, have you met him? Ethel, are you still there? Did you meet him in person? Did you meet him in person? If not, girl, you better move. Move on. Not, oh. So, just message me in my, in my messenger. I will tell you the truth, but not the whole truth. Okay, anyway. But it's just like, I feel sorry for those women that, this man play the heart of this man up. Men playing the women's heart. But guys, women, we must, don't really believe, don't really believe, especially you never see with each other, guys. Okay? Don't consider that because, here's the thing that, I don't really care if these women bash me. Talking online, you never meet with each other. It's not LDR, guys. That's you start create friendship online. So once that person meet you in person, that's the start of LDR. All right? So talking online, it doesn't really matter how many years. So it's not LDR. That's you create friendship online. Okay? So, especially you never meet that person, no, don't fool. And sometimes women is just like, okay, I don't really give a shit on what you're doing. Just send me your money and I want to buy my grocery for myself or for my children or what. Because I can see that some men also that, they have something, they are mentally problem about that. Because why they saying that? Look, how many relationship that man has? Is any of those women stay on his side? No. It's just like a short time period. So you have to think, okay, why these women back out living with this person? So meaning there's something not right. Okay? Think about it. So, Isa, don't really affect what people shown to them, yeah, that you are a true friend. Okay, you are not full for those, for those gossip or attacking words. Okay, because for me, you don't feed me. Okay, Why should I, why should I get upset on you, or why should I feel sad on you? And especially if you're showing me your true colors, so it's not my loss. You're lose for that because I'm too honest and too friendly to you, but you don't give value. So, and I'm still okay without you, okay? Because I can still pay my bills. I can still eat. I can do whatever I want to go because you are not the one who feed me, okay? So don't be affected on that kind of people. And I don't want to create this because, those Western people trying to fool Filipinas' heart, you know what will happen. I don't know, guys, for those people, the Russian vlogger. And now, the President Bongbong Marcos was, he has a comment online that he will not allow that for those Western people doing that to Filipino people, to our Philippine country. No. So girls, for those men that make promise but they cannot keep their promise, okay, and you don't, you're serious towards them, keep keep that uh keep that what do you call conversation. Okay, don't delete it. Okay, because you can go to the Bureau of Immigration and report that, guys. How many of you are victim of this person? Okay, and that person will cannot step in Philippine soil by doing that for Filipino women. Okay, because that's disrespect, and that's humiliating women. Okay, but sometimes some women are not really aware of that. Okay, they just love it. They make some there. I experienced that women that she's so very happy with that. I don't know that there's something wrong in her mind that wait a minute, this person is disrespect you, he's making paasa, and then you're still there laughing. So give this person a lesson that he will regret for the rest of his life why he did that. Because if you're not give a person a lesson, they keep doing that, guys. Seriously, men and women. Oh my goodness, I love to make yaw yaw here. Okay, he's lucky I'm not in the Philippines. If I'm there, I report him to immigration. You know what? I have so many things that I want to tell you, Ethel. Okay? Yeah, that's why I don't, well, I don't want really, I don't want to talk here, because we never know. All of a sudden, he's there and lurking, and, he will attacking me again because he's just the type of person that daig niya pa yung babae umasta. Okay? Because it happens that to other channel that na misinterpret niya yung sinabi ko, tapos sinabi niya ng ganon, pero ngayon hindi na siya pumupunta sa sa show ko or sa ibang show kasi may sinabi ako na siguro nag-isip siya na wait a minute, hindi ko to alam Hindi ko to alam ginawa ng jowa ko So, message mo ako, may sasabihin ako sa iyo. Marites na naman. Well, I don't know why, some people, but it's just like, guys, I'm a nice person too. It's just like simple as this, guys. I treated you the way you know, I will treated you the way you treated me. All right? Okay, I'm not a bad person. Okay, my personality, I'm very neutral person. Okay, I don't believe the gossip. Okay, and I don't really judge a person unless I know the sides. But once I know the person is the true color, I don't want to deal with a person, especially if that person did something that is not what I expect to that person. That I thought that person is they value my friendships toward that. I just keep distance. So I remember you because you're the one who asked me that. No, 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 no. I can see. I met him. I can see. No, it's not. I'm a pusher man. Pusher man. I can see his personality. Okay, any question before? Ay, nako. Black Saturday, guys, Black Saturday, this is, time to go to swimming. So I'm gonna check the swimming pool there. Because if it's too many, too many people, I don't want to go there. I just want to go just 2 or 3. I'm good. Because too much people, they would never know what kind of, skin, disease that they have. I'm smart. Any question? So Saturday tomorrow is egg hunting. So well, in the clubhouse, there's in my place, there's a activity there, but I have to. That's for the kids. No kids here at home. So you have to register 200 pesos for. Maybe that's the uh, egg painting or egg hunting. Kaya yung mga babaeng pinaasa niya, kawawa talaga. Kawawa. Lalo na hindi niyo na-meet in person yung lalaki na yan. They all kawawa, guys. Okay? So, any question? I just stay here in my room because, it's cold here. Let me check, guys, if I can able, to share with you guys the view outside. Oh, my goodness. What's the sound of the mouse? Oh, see? I'll show you guys. Okay. See, that's my porch. So it's so windy. I have a big porch, guys, I can make a barbecue here, but it's just like I don't really like, the electric grill. I like the charcoal grill because, I like the smoky flavor, but I don't really feel the electric grill. Okay, that's my bike, I ride on my bike. Back to me na. Okay, so time moves so fast. 2 o'clock now. My goodness. Kakanta ako, uy. 5 songs lang. 5 song, I will sing a song and then, so that I will not get, well, I have uh, to trim that. Oh guys, I'm so grateful that the last short video I got 1K. You know what guys, 100 views. Oh, that's mean a lot to me. When I check my short video, I got 1K. Oh, so thank you so much for those who watched that, the last short video that I had. I love Just. Okay, so I'm gonna play this song. This one. So this another song that I love. So don't forget, Tyra, to give me a thumbs up and share and subscribe. Okay, I'll go back to my other phone so that I can see what's your hold on guys. Yeah, I remember, Tyra. Where are you from? Are you from Taytay Rizal? No worry, Beth. I am your friend. Really? How? Are you male or female? Are you from Taytay? Taytay Rizal? Philippines? Where are you from, Tyra? Are you there, Tyra? Tyra, I think I heard you because, I'm not bring my real channel. I'm not bring my real channel. I saw you in Isa, Filipina Isa Ilongga. Mm. So are you also in Hong Kong? Macau? What? Well, I'm already, how many hours? Okay, I'm gonna stay here for 1 hour. I said, what did you say? Why you delete? Yeah, who are you? Tyra, who are you? Oh, yeah, because there's yeah, I know there's a there's a two girl that she has she has they are have channel also, but faithfully. Isa, Isa, oh Isa is here. Do you know Tyra? Is she a good friend of yours? Is she good friends of yours? Tyra. Okay. So Tyra, okay, so are you, are you CCTV? Okay, you're good. Okay, good. So Tyra, because I know that you are, Filipina. Okay. Would you Okay, so I, what can you say, say, huh, not see. What can you say about men, especially Western men that love controlled by their Filipina girlfriend? So, are you the type of person, are you in relationship with a femme? Are you married or are you single? So, are you the type of person that you love to control your man? And you're gonna tell, oh, don't do this because I don't like. So, are you get upset if your men don't follow what you want to do? So, are you in control of your man's mind, or is you treat your man like a robot? Like a robot? So, what is your opinion about that? Because me, excuse me, guys. The thing is, my throat is because I have allergy, guys. Last week I've been eating oftenly, fried chicken, and then I have allergy on chicken, and then this morning I eat egg and rice, and then sausage, and then yeah, and then it trigger my allergy. So I'm very, my body now is very sensitive now. Yes, Isa is robot. The robot is you cannot, some women they treated their men is like a robot. Okay, they gonna tell, okay, do things at what I want. Okay, and then the husband, okay, my love, I will follow you what you want to do because I'm your robot. Robot, 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 rabbit. Okay, so for me, I already mentioned that, guys. Now, no one. Okay, I don't want to control my husband. I don't want him to control me because we know with each other. Excuse me. Before we get married, so we just oftenly communication. I respect your opinion. He respect my opinion. We don't have to end up that I have to control him or he has to control me. No, it's not in our vocabulary to do that. with each other. So it's just like we respect with each other. So I don't really understand these women are so overreacted by going to especially guys, this is one thing that teka, medyo garalgal ang aking lalamunan. Teka. Okay, no more garalgal. So I don't really understand why these people are very, are very, what do you call that? Kumbaga, ano na, assuming that their relationship for their, men, especially they never see with each other, is just like, oh, this is my future, or they gonna, sure na talaga, and easy for them, to control. No, 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 no. And then for these men are full for that they think it's part of love. No, it's not. It's part of control. And especially if you're married or husband and wife, okay, you will, sakop ka. You will under her power. Okay? You cannot do things without her permission. As simple as that. Okay? That women is no good. Okay? That's a selfish woman. Okay? That's selfish. For me, I'm not control. You're not in control. And the night has come. No, me also, because you remove the identity, the identity of a person by doing that, controlling that. They cannot do they have no freedom to do whatever they want to do. Okay, because men and women are totally different. Okay, so you don't have to control him by telling him that, oh, you can't go to other channel. I don't like you to talk with these women, especially that person is your friend. What kind of a makitid or the narrow-minded person doing that by not talking to your friend? Wait a minute. She first before you with this man. Okay, so you have to be careful about that. Oh, hello, Bayo Billy. Kamusta? No, you can't. Agree, agree. You agree what my point is, Bayo Billy? Each of us has, as a, okay. And especially if you're, if you're husband and wife, okay, you have no right, to control. But you have the right to stop what kind of behavior that your partner doing to you, especially if that person is running out of respect on you. Okay? No, you cannot. Because that's, if you cannot, of course, no, nobody will not, nobody will stand for that instead of doing that. Okay, example, me, I want my hair like this, but if my husband wants my hair is always tied and I'm not comfortable of that, that's always a disaster. It's always hell of my daily lives. Okay, so let your man, let your woman do whatever they want to do because they know what their limit. And especially if the respect is always in there. Okay, I don't think that your partner will harm for you if she knows the word respect. Okay, so same thing also with the men. Okay, if the men don't really want to wear blue jeans, you love to wear shorts, and your wife controlled you. Oh, I don't want to go with you if you're gonna wear, if you're gonna wear shorts. and you just wear that because you don't want her, to feel upset on you, but you wearing that but you are not comfortable, it's not good. And then the relation is not really good. Why you have to stay that kind of toxic relationship? Okay, don't. Because if you let somebody if you let somebody control yourself, it's gonna be hell. Okay. Okay. And guys, sometimes we people, you have to respect, sometimes, respect not only for everything in any aspect of our life. Okay. You have to show respect. Okay. Sometimes, me also, that, when I go some people, live, or channel, sometimes I don't really like, the way that, they express, how they look the situation, but I'm still in mindset that, oh, that's her opinion, we're not same opinion, so you have to respect on that. But sometimes we people is just like, oh, they say that because they really want to feel us that they know better than us, that us us. Okay. Sometimes I'm carried away with my English pronunciation. Okay. So that's one thing, guys. No, you cannot. And best thing that you can, and I mean, OMG, not thinking you have a big help for them. Oh, this kind of people that, Isa, I know what you really feel right now because I experienced that. I experienced that 100%. Oh my God. In myself. Okay? Once you help them, okay, looking for a fam. Do I talk to Marte? Okay, I'm gonna make serious here. When they looking for the afam, and you know that, of course you want also to see your friends become happy. You always want to see your friend that they have a big smile on their face, not the frown face. Okay, nobody wants that, to see your friend that has a frown face. You always have to look at your friends that they have happy life, because you know to yourself that, it's way different to have a man that really serious on you, that really value who you are and respect you. Now you're the guide, to find these people to meet, and then all of a sudden when they see each other, and then, okay, we're something in common, okay, I feel in love with you or what. It's just like suddenly they don't know you. These people are very ungrateful. Walang utang na loob. Okay, I don't care what you're talking about towards me. In general, wala kang utang na loob. Wala kang hiya. Okay? Because here's the thing, guys, no matter what happened in your life, especially if you are on the peak of your success, always remember, always look back. Okay? The person that the person that who helped you to get that success, or to get that happiness, or to get that happy life in your life. Okay? They don't need money. It's just like we need appreciation. Get it? And then don't go there and then try to create fight with this person that who helped you to have that thing. All right? Because you are not ungrateful. Okay? So it's just like, It's just like I really get your point, Isa, because for me it's just like appreciation. It's just like sometimes it really triggers me to say something because they just really want me to feel that I don't know them. After all, the things that the effort, okay, the effort. It's just like if I gonna ask, okay, have you paid my bills? Have you paid my internet? Contacting you and her to have you and you have time, to communicate. Have you ever think that if I gonna, pag binilang ko yan eh, okay, pag biniling ko yan eh, binigyan mo ba ako ng ganito? So don't. And then don't make a fight because at the end of the day, at the end, don't create any fight because if you have no insecure in yourself, okay, just sometimes we we do some comment or words that came out in our mouth that some people they just misinterpret, all right? That's very normal, but you don't have to go there to create fight, okay? In fact, if you think that a person say something, all you have to do just talk this person privately. Okay, don't go to her channel or don't go on the social media or Facebook comment some it really you create troubles. You really want to have fight on this person, okay? If you have a mindset that okay, I have to talk this person in privately to talk, okay, talk, because sometimes I do that. Okay, wait a minute, why did you say this? Because in social media, if you're gonna keep that in social media like here, there's so many marites and there's so many gonna write on that issue that small problem it gonna be big, okay? And then some people that don't really like you because they are insecure of you, they gonna comment there in just like attacking into provoking you, okay? So no, if you have a sense that if you really value the friendship, because you cannot really tell to yourself, is this men, okay, is this women, is he serious on me? He will stand on my side no matter what? I don't think so, especially you never met with each other. Oh, I would like to make a love shout out to my brother Brett Glass. So hello my brother. Mwah! Flying kiss to you. Intindihin nyo yan, ha? Lalo na ikaw, wala kang utang na loob. Okay? Wala kang utang na loob. Ikaw pa yung nagmamalaki. Nako. Nakita mo to? Nakita mo to yung mouse? Nakita mo to yung attire ko? Ilalagay kita dito sa baso at ilunggong kita. Ginoo. Thank you, my brother. Another flying kiss to my brother. So that's one thing that. Okay, let me read some of your comments, guys. You get it, it's just like, for people, me. Yeah, I just like that. Because sometimes, we don't really, we're not really, sometimes, if you're not reading the comment many times, sometimes, there's so many things comes in our mind. Sometimes you misinterpret, okay? You have to aware first before you drop the comment because it really starts the fight, okay? But if you have a sense that, wait a minute, if you really value the friendship, I will tell us, wait, I don't want to talk here, on the live stream. I'm gonna talk to my friend privately so that you can express why you say this. This is not what I mean, okay? The small problem, it's easy to solve because you do that private. But sometimes people, you know what, Isa, that people saying to you that you are ipal, you have to tell to that person, speak for yourself because you are ipal. Not me. Okay, let me read some. I'm doing good. How do you like my attire, brother? Okay. Polka dot. See? Let me read some of your comment, guys. Okay. Yeah, Brett, always shared my live stream. Okay. So from Isa, Filipina Isa Ilongga, cannot talk this person in private because block me. That's the thing, that's the thing, that why you have to block. Okay, why you have to block? There's a certain way that you have to block the person, because like me, there's a person that I blocked because I did something right to them, and then they end up that I'm the bad person. So I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. Why should I let you to go on my space by saying that I'm a bad person to you, and in fact you're the one who make mistake. So I don't want. It's just like I have to block. So it's just like you have to give a chance. You have to give a chance before you block the person. You have to give a chance, so that fair square. Okay, fair square, that you give yourself reason. Okay, I'm gonna block this person because I don't see the logic about the thing that he's talking to me, or the thing that she's talking to me. Okay, as simple as that. So you cannot really block the person because you don't want to hear the truth. I don't care if the truth it hurts. So just be neutral. Sometimes people are not neutral. It's just like they are one-sided. Okay? So if people will block you without further due explanation, that person is one-sided. Get it? Okay, let me read some. Isa, of course, my rule is YD is my rules. If you have no pain, you cannot hurt me. Yeah. If you have no wounds, you will not feel sore. Okay? No matter what. Okay, this is your skin. Okay? This is my flawless skin, about flawless skin. So, no matter how I pour or spray alcohol, I feel cold. But if there's some wounds, it's just like a small spark of alcohol, it's gonna be sore. So same thing with the people. If you're not guilty of doing nasty online, don't get upset. Okay, as simple as that. I'm wrong spelling. Sorry, I got mistake in typing. What are you talking? I don't care, as long as I can read it and I know what you mean, Tyra. That's acceptable. Brit, I'm fine, but not totally because of rude people. Okay, Isa, here's my advice to you. Don't let people go on your nerves, okay? Especially if they are not worth it, okay? No. Because at the end, if they don't like you, you will not get upset. You will not get hurt on your stomach because they're not the one who feed you. Naintindihan mo? Huwag ka magpa-apekto. Huwag mo silang hayaan pumunta sa iyong kaibuturan at kaibuturan. At ikay magalit. No, no, no. Because una-una, hindi sila ang nagpapakain sa iyo. And then, they are nothing. What, they are nothing? They are nothing. You are nothing. Okay. Ito na lang ay sa, between Walang Ningning, the line of Cherry Hill Picate. Cherry Hill de Mesa. That, binaboy mo ang friendship natin. Okay, this is my line, ha. Binaboy mo ang friendship natin. And then, this water You're gonna tell, teka, you're nothing but a second-rate, trying hard, copycat. Ganon ang sasabihin mo sa kanila, oy, ganon. You're nothing but a second-rate, trying hard, copycat. Ganon. With feeling, ha? With feeling. So, kung kailangan mo na medyo itaas ang kilay mo, gawin mo. Para, para lalo sila magkandalaiti sa iyo. So, I'm sure they always gonna lurking you because they gonna wait for, oh, what's the next that these eyes are gonna do or saying online. Wait. I know these people. I can smell their style. I'm back. Gina! Kamusta na? Kamusta na ang iyong love life? Filipina ay sa Ilongga at wala akong utang na loob sa mga tao. Hi Gina, from Tyro. Hi Gina. Okay, Gina in Scott vlogs. I can't marites because no AirPods. My goodness! Bumili ka na ng AirPod. Para magmarites tayo dito. I give two times chance already to be friend again, but not no more. Tyra, please share this live. Time, Gina. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Share, no. Share. So it's just like me, and just when it comes to that kind of people, especially women, you know me, I'm very, my sense of smell, my sense of smell for those kind of women are very, 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 very strong. Okay, so I can smell like 1 kilometer away from me. I can smell that, or 8,000 miles away from me, I can still smell that. Okay, I have a psychology. I'm good with that. Sinapsycho mo ba? Sinapsycho mo yung ang personality. And out of 10 that I do that to a person, 9% that all my evaluation is it's fit on their personality. Okay? The afraid me come outside because they are afraid about my marites. Okay. There's nothing to worry about saying marites. All you have to do just facts marites. Okay? Not a constructive marites, because it's another story. If you're gonna do facts marites, they cannot drag you down. Okay? Ay nako, Gina. Talaga, wala na ako maisip, guys. Wala na ako maisip na attire. Because, when I open my, my closet, so, itong mga damit na to, na, paulit-ulit ko na. So, maybe next week, because my schedule go to the bank, maybe I can buy like 6 or 10 outfit. Kasi, paulit-ulit ko na yung sinusuot ko yung outfit ko, guys. So, hindi naman akong bunggacious, lang, local brand lang naman ang ko. Local brand lang naman ang dating ko, binibili ko. I don't buy, the only brand that I love, okay, this clothes, okay, I bought this in Celine, okay, this is long time ago. I bought this, you can see, guys, on my, my profile, pareho ko yung binili sa Celine din. And then Unica, that's a local brand, and then Bayo, and then Camisita, that's only local brand, and then only Lacoste. I love local brand because I want to help locals, to boost their, business, okay, business. I'm not really to an expensive thing, okay? So, wala lang. Binuksan ko lang yung aking boxes. And nakita ko, sabi ko, type ko ngayon magpula. At saka mag bilog-bilog. Because they are afraid about Marites. Okay, so Gina, okay, thank you for like my outfit for today. Yes, nope anymore. Okay. Gina, don't get angry, Ate Isa. No, you don't have to show madness. You have, this is one thing, guys. You don't have to show that, madness, you're affected of that. Show the things that you have, you have, you are a valued woman, okay? You are a valued woman. You have, you have your words. Your words is your honor. That's very important, okay? And how you handle yourself, okay? So I'm always doing that. I'm not the type of telling, people typing, the parang uh, kumbaga yung sa Tagalog ba, guys, yung kumbaga yung mga salitang kanto. Salitang kanto. No, don't use the word salitang kanto unless, you're making, joking on the comment. Don't, especially you're talking serious, and you have to, you have to tell these people that these people are meant to you. Shown that you have a valued woman. Shown to them that you are you're decent woman. It gonna hurt them to death, okay? Because the word that they use, that, kantong salita, it really shows that they have no breeding. They have no breed. Okay? Kumbaga, sa mga aso, wala silang lahi. Okay? So, shown the world that you have class, you have value, and you know your worth. Diba? Ang lalim ng lalim ng sinabi ko. Yes, it is. Men and women should stand that you have class, okay? It's not the thing that, you have to be, class that, you have, degree holders, you have so many PhD. No, you don't have to do that. Okay? You have to show that even though you are less education, but you have class, okay? How you handle yourself, how you handle your words, how you drop your words, okay? Excuse me. Yes, there Marites in my live stream. Okay, Gina, you have a lots supporters because you just real in yourself anyways. Okay, Isa, don't worry, all your secret is under password. Under password. Jesus Christ. Gina, that's fact. Fact. We're both awesome with Scott, UK, Ate Lily. Yes. That's good, You have the Marites, Ate. Okay, Gina to, what is amo is here, Tilili, so I can't hear. You amo. Sorry, you're amo. Yeah, okay. Don't worry. You can, you can replay this later. Oh my goodness, what time is it? Okay, I'm almost to 2 hours. Atili, can you guess me what kind of woman is me? Well, I cannot really guess you. I cannot really guess you because I never talk to you oftenly. But I can see the way that the way that you act, the way you deal. I can see on the Isa live, or when you visited Isa in her boarding house, in how you deal with people, in how you act in front of the camera. You are a cool girl. Cool. Kumbaga ano ka, yung kumbaga cowboy ka. Marunong kang makisama. Marunong kang makisama. That's one thing that I can see you. Marunong kang makisama. But that's all I can tell you. The way that I observe when you go on Isa live streaming, marunong ka makisama. But if I gonna see you in person, so that's the thing that I have so many things that I can tell you. Okay. And I've been, almost years that I'm talking with talking to Isa. I have, Isa, I can see Isa's personality, that she's, there's a little thing that we're something in common, like, dealing with friends, and then, for me, it's just like appreciation, that, the thing that that's very important to me, that who valued me, appreciated me. I can see that, we're similar on that. But in the other hand, that's why, sometimes, people misinterpret. But if you cannot really, if you don't know the person, you cannot really tell the person that you with. It's not the thing that, people can rate you. It's according how you act. Okay. But it's just like, it's a guide. It's a guide. But, it's important also, it's important for me, it's important for me how to evaluate a person if I know them for so many years, talking in person. Okay. Because, it's different. You interact online like this, but it's different also when you interact in person. But it's just like, that's my analysis when I look how you behave, how you interact with other people or socialize with your friends. That's how I uh, um, uh, uh, kumbaga yun ang ano ko, yung uh, pagka kita ko sa personality mo. Okay. Ate Lily, can you, okay. OMG, you buy guess in Calvin. Oh, OMG, you buy guess or Calvin panty? What are you talking, Tyra? Are you, who's that person by? I am not branded style too. I'm poor, even I have money. I don't like to spend or cost for expensive things. Me, I'm this is always I mention, guys, that I'm not poor, I'm not rich, but I have money. But it's just like I'm more onto the mindset that when it comes to money, I'm good managing our money. Because I'm the boss of our money. My husband is the provider, but I'm the one who managed the money. He's the one who gave that money to me. So it's just like the one thing that, it's important to us, men and women, we must spend below limit. Okay, we don't want to spend over our limit. That's really fucked up, guys. Okay. And you don't have, this is one thing that, majority of, less people, or let's say poor people, they're more into the signature bank. Look at their bank account, how much money they have in their bank account. Just only 1,000, 5,000, because they're crazy about buy, like material thing. Okay. And then when you get sick, is your clothes can able, to pay your medicine for that? No, it's not really good uh doing that. I'm not. It's the way you handle yourself. Okay, just like I said that, It's important for us. It's not the status of your life, what we have, okay? It's how you handle yourself, that's showing that you have class. Even though that you don't, you have less education, you have to show the world that no, it's not the status in life, but I know how to handle myself with class and integrity. CCTV. Oh my goodness. So guys, my advice for all you girls, especially Filipina. This is one thing that I observe, most of Filipina, okay? It's easy for us to give up our friendship towards another Filipina because of this kind of mindset that we're afraid that we don't want to feel equal, we don't want to feel equal. Some, they really want to become a superior among the girls. That's really not good, okay? So if you want the friendship last, don't show to them that you are superior. You're don't show to them that you're better than them. In fact, you have to understand with each other, because at the end of the day, there's a song, that's what friends are for. You helping with each other, because we never know, there was a time that you're in trouble. Who gonna help you? You're out of your family or your relatives, and then you always remember this, ladies. There's a reason why you met that person. So give the value that person, okay? Because all the things that happen in our lives, there's a reason. Especially you guys, you're working abroad. Your family is not it's not near to you. If something happened, you get sick, the only person can help you there is your true friend. So don't make friendship into a competition, because most of us Filipino are very into that, okay? They're just, friendship is a competition. They love to, yung kumbaga guys, some Filipino, I'm not saying all, some Filipino are very, are very, kumbaga, masyadong, pasosyal, okay, pasosyal, and di makabasag pinggan, pero anak ng tipaklong, napakasama ng gawain. So, guys, if there's a chance that, you met that person, and that person is really nice to you, and tested and proven so many years, don't easily give up that friendship towards another person, okay? Because that's a sad part. That's a sad part. So value the person who valued the friendship. Don't mind the person that give you a shit. Okay? So once again, guys, I don't want to stay long here, but thank you so much, ladies, for giving your opinion, sharing your thoughts and ideas about the discussion that I doing with. At the end of the day, guys, we're just human, guys. We commit mistake, but it's not the excuse that once you commit mistake, you cannot correct that. Okay, sometimes we do mistake. For those people that we think that uh, if you think that you hurt that person, it's simple as that, guys. Acknowledge your mistake and say sorry to the person that you hurt. As simple as that, guys. Say sorry. But you have to say sorry sincerely. But if not, don't force yourself to say sorry to a person if you are not sincere, because that's a double sin. Okay? So at the end of the day, we're still human. Okay? Correct mistake that you've been doing to other people, and especially for yourself. Okay? So once again, guys, maraming salamat sa inyo for dropping by, and of course, my My brother Brett, thank you for sending me a donation. So see you next time, guys. So tomorrow is Easter Sunday, the Resurrection Day. So for those people, magbago ka na, okay? Tatagal ka ba? Of course you are. So spread the world, spread the virus of compassion and kindness to everyone. So once again, guys, muchas gracias, merci beaucoup, and hasta luego, adios. Mwah!